You're doing great.
That feels condescending.
No,
because this
true.
couldn't be easier. How could I screw this up?
Well. Justin Warner here with comedian Nikki Glaser, and you guessed it, we're gonna eat the universe. Today we are gonna create a dish inspired by Squirrel Girl. And that dish is called hot dish.
Okay.
Are you familiar?
No.
So hot dish is kind of like the casserole of the northern Midwest, or even the Great Lakes region.
Okay.
We're making a like 90% nut version to celebrate Squirrel Girl.
Yeah, we are. Well, because I'm vegan, and I've always very much related to squirrels, just being like, I've never related to a creature more, so let me just say, you nailed it.
Wow.
Squirrel Girl, right here.
Because we're making this vegan, a little hack that I like to use for tasty vegan cooking is to use this stuff.
Okay.
You know what it is?
It looks coconutty.
It's lotion. I'm just kidding.
And you could use it as lotion, I bet.
You could, actually.
Because it's plant, right?
Amongst other things, yes.
I mean, obviously, what is it?
This is good old-fashioned vegetable shortening.
Oh, okay.
Right, so this is like a plant-derived fat. And so from there,
Can I just like eat this with a, like, is that a good?
With a little bit of salt, it would actually taste pretty great.
I bet it would be amazing. Okay, yeah.
Right? So we're
I'll
gonna
do that alone later.
Let that melt a little bit. So Squirrel Girl, AKA Doreen Green, is all of the powers of a girl and all of the powers of a squirrel.
This girl ain't falling out of trees. Although she is at risk of getting hit by cars, more so than the average
true.
girl. Those hybrids are quiet.
She was also part of the Great Lakes Avengers, which is why I'm kind of bringing this like Great Lakes area dish to the forefront.
Right, okay, I get all of that. It is news to me that there is a Great Lakes Avengers. That seems like something you tell girls, and then I'm like, yeah, and then there's a Great Lakes, and then everyone laughs at me. So is that this?
No.
There really is a Great Lakes Adventures.
I mean, I wouldn't put it on your Twitter, but.
Okay, but like.
But yes, there is a Great Lakes Avengers. So this is an onion.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna add it to the pan.
Yep.
And so we're gonna make those get to about translucent.
Do you have a trick for not crying when you cut those?
Yeah, absolutely. The number
Just
one.
not thinking about the past?
Sorry. I use a sharp knife.
Oh. So onions, in, done.
Yes, and then, because we're gonna make kind of like a mock ground beef, we're gonna use pecans.
Okay.
The thing I love about pecans is that they have a roasty, toasty, nutty flavor due to the Maillard reaction.
Christmas songs.
Exactly,
Right.
There you have it.
Maillard reaction?
Yeah, the Maillard reaction. Responsible for most things being delicious.
Oh, okay. Well then, thank you, Dave Maillard. Boom, baby.
Great job. How do you feel about this stuff?
Oh, is that like the wheat thing?
It's ground up mushroom.
Oh, I love. But mushrooms are like my favorite food, I think.
Right? I don't know if squirrels eat mushrooms or not.
They should. They're
Right?
missing out.
This is vegetable stock.
Okay.
Very simple. It's starting to look a little ground beefy here.
I don't need my food. Like a lot of vegan food is like, it looks and tastes like meat. And I'm just like, I don't need that, but I need this.
Okay.
This looks so delicious.
Here, continue to stir.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna add some simple salt. What would be a great power for a comedian? Like the ability to silence hecklers or to simply stay paid?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a comedian's main nemesis is the heckler. So I'm thinking as a comedian, what would be my best defense against a heckler? And I think it would be like being able to see that person's past and then pick something that just insults them in a way to their core that you're like, how did she know that?
So does that make you more of a hero or more of a villain?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
You wanna make some cheese sauce?
Yeah.
And by cheese sauce, I mean cheese sauce.
Yes.
Okay, great. These are almonds.
Yeah, I know, I recognize them.
Yeah, you wanna put them in the
Hey,
blender?
old friends. Yes, yeah. There you are.
This is motor oil.
Soy sauce.
Yes,
Yeah, that looks like it.
great job.
Thank you. I can identify liquids without smelling or tasting them. I'm sauce broad.
Sauce broad.
That's what I want to be, sauce broad. Squirrel Girl and sauce broad. Okay.
And then let's add this stuff.
Mustard.
Yeah.
What's that? Oh, wait, I know. White vinegar.
Yes!
Boom! Sauce broad. Killing it.
All
That's
right.
not sauce, and you already told me what that was, so I'm not gonna.
Right.
But I would have known what that was.
No points.
I think I guessed coconut shortening or something before. I wasn't sauce broad yet.
This is your origin story.
That is my origin story.
All right, ready?
Yes.
Am I ready?
for real. Ooh, it looks cheesy.
So the other cool thing about the mustard is that the mustard is an emulsifier, right? And that keeps our liquid and fat things from separating and makes for a truly creamy cheese sauce.
Oh, that's great. Oh my God, that's so good.
Yeah?
It kind of tastes like cheese. Like, no joke.
Yeah. It's
As sauce
cheddary,
broad,
right?
I've never been challenged this hard.
Let's assemble, shall we?
Yes.
That was an Avengers joke.
Ha.
Squirrel Girl has an animal sidekick, AKA Tippy Toe.
Okay.
If you could have an animal sidekick, what would it be?
My dog Marion needs a job, so I think Marion, she's just had it too good for too long, and I'd like to put her to work.
Sauce Broad and Marion.
Yes. Oh, what are we doing now?
We're gonna top with chestnuts.
Okay. Do we put them all over or just scatter them like?
The world is your hot dish, my friend.
Oh, so it's like a Japanese sand garden.
All right, I'm gonna put these into the oven.
Okay.
Finish them off,
Great.
and I'll meet you at the table of tastes.
Can't wait.
It's that way. Well, here we are. Let's have a taste.
So excited. So excited. Yeah, you're dancing?
I'm pumped,
Oh yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
It's like somewhere between nuts, lasagna, shepherd's pie. We got herbs, we got acid.
What else is going on in here?
Well, all I did to,
So flavorful. I love it. It's like a mousse.
also a Great Lakes animal, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, Moose Man.
So it takes a lot of confidence to be a superhero, especially to be someone like Squirrel Girl. What is the most courageous thing you've had to do in your career?
It was just recent. I signed up for Dancing with the Stars. I didn't sign up. I didn't go to a place and just enter my name, but I said yes when I got asked to do Dancing with the Stars, and it was the scariest thing I've ever done. I'm a terrible dancer.
Oh,
Terrible.
Okay.
And no one thought I was as bad as I was. And then I showed up on set and they're like, oh no. I was the first voted off.
I've been kicked off of all sorts of cooking reality shows, don't worry.
you have?
Oh yeah. Tell me about You Up with Nikki Glaser.
I have a morning show every morning, Monday through Thursday, 2 hours every morning, 10 to 12 Eastern on Sirius XM Channel 95, Comedy Central Radio. And I just talk about whatever I want. And a lot of times it's just like, I shouldn't be talking about it. I leave a lot of times being like, why did I talk about that? But people seem to like it. And we have so much fun. And it's funny. It's so funny. And we have a podcast called the You Up Podcast if you want to check it out.
Oh, wow. Good to know. Thank you so much for being here.
Loved.
Thank
Loved
you.
being here. Loved being had here.
That's all the time we have. We'll see you next time on Eat the Universe.